Welcome back to Alan Wake. I'm your host, Junior Rock. Let's continue into episode number 2, The Taken, or Taken.
Hey, I'm home.
Here we go,
Back
y'all.
here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Alright then. But first, can I grab a thermos real quick?
Hey, handsome. This is gonna
So,
be a
boo?
long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Alright then. Alright, so chapter number, episode number 2, Taken. Where the coffee at? Switch the coffee maker on. There it is. Hold on. Oh, that's the blender. My bad.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Dude, I am a goofball. I'm over here looking at the blender. Eggies, nah. This is a tight crib though. Real nice. And look at that bookshelf. That's supreme. Yeah, it's nice place. Nice place, Mr. Alan Wake. Oh, let's look around real quick. Alan Wake. So he has a couple books. Hey, he got some. Oh, look at that! Look at that! 2 pistols. It's pretty tight. Got some manuscript pages, or pages.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Oops, there's another one.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
All right. Seems like, I don't know if that was Alan Wake.
Oh,
Was that
hey,
his writing?
I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ooh.
These look really good.
Are they getting
Oh,
free?
sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Uh-oh.
Alan!
Be
please
cool.
check the fuse box.
I'm
Where is
right
it
here.
again?
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, there it is.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I
She's
know
tripping
it's
in the
stupid,
dark.
but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for
I love her
this.
too. I'm a comedian. Man, I look like Minnesota right now. Terrible out there, y'all. Terrible. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Mr. Rogers?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
All right,
Doc
Grandpa.
Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
That's a big
Sheriff
fish.
Breaker had called him to the station
Huge.
to take a look at the cut in my head.
You got any thermoses in here, bruh? Cause, yeah. Alright, nope. We out.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant.
Oh, that's that lady that be
The bulbs
tripping.
will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
Thermos.
Sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very
Script.
I'll come back later on to remind you.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Just in case.
What's this?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here.
I
That's
did.
some good news, right?
Mr. Wake, the
What's
sheriff
up?
is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
I did.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Oh, guess what? Don't care. Bye. Let's look at this dude. Huh. Damn, all three of them dudes went missing? Hold on, can I look at this one? Who's this dude? The boy be winning. He be winning those contests. Let's see if there's anything else to examine. Nope. Alright, let's go in.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I did.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood
Mr.
National
Wake,
Park.
can I help you
There's a
with
spot called
anything?
Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey,
Got you, player.
you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Oh, pages.
In In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
I did.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off.
So we got another thermos, y'all. Oh, and by the way, I'm actually playing on the Xbox One. It's a 360 game, for those who don't know. Nothing over there. Alright, no pages. I see a page over there. Alright, let's grab this page.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Oh.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Alright, man, let's do this. Oh, it's about to get crazy. Where'd Dude go?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop,
Oh my
the world
God.
I'm making dies.
This is crazy.
Darkness will reclaim it.
Marvelous.
I'm famous, I'm on
I just
TV.
wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers
Oh, this
might
dude.
have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh,
Hey!
oh my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm
Allen's
done,
fist.
Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max.
Is she
Poor
thirsty
thing.
or is it just me?
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
You see the ugly slowdown?
What
Come
an
on, bro.
airhead.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is
Yes,
not
sir.
her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Right. I'm looking for thermoses and things like that. Kim Juice.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Mammoth. 14,000 years old. Dang, as old as my grandma on my mom's side. No, I'm playing. Alright.
What, you shot a guy and his
Yeah.
body just disappeared? When was the last
Mhm.
time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
I
No.
wish.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just... Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Wait here.
Yeah, wait here. Shut up. Hold on. Okay.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
Look, man.
Jeez, Al, come on.
Shut up.
You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks, Pink Juice.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Alright then. Good looking. Man, this
If you have
Barry...
any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Barry don't shut up.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Alright, man. What's your point?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI. Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn
Oh, what a tough guy.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone. Okay, okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Alright then. It's about to go
Just
down.
Be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Alright then. Oh my god. What are you trying to jump down the stairs? Got another thermos. Can't go in there, huh? Hey, look, let's turn off the lights. Oh, he didn't say that. Usually he complains. Alright, here we go, y'all. Oh my goodness, man.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Alright, y'all. So I'm just looking for like, oh, let's see. Looking for another thermos. And I found one. Right on my jacuzzi. Alright, let's go. Only got 12 bullets? What happened to all my bullets? Shoot. Cause when I have 42 of them bad boys. Alright, we got more pages. So can we get in that truck or what?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
As it should.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Alright then, it's about to get real ugly. Huh? Oh my god. I just want to check in this little cabin here. Radio.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
Bullets?
You'll make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seen.
Alright, y'all, we're not going to listen to that whole thing. Alright, let's turn off the lights. Save the electricity, y'all. Alright. What's down here? Hold on. Like a thermos could be over here somewhere. Nope. Oh my god, why is... Quit shaking like that, man. Alright. Let's go check this cabin real quick. Lover's Peak. Alright, that's where I think that's where we're headed, right? I remember. Lover's Peak. Dang, this cabin is jacked. Light switch don't work. Dang, somebody tore this joint up. Anything in here? Nope. Crazy TV though. So this is a collectible too. Pretty cool because every time I turn one on it, I get a little save point down there in the bottom left hand corner. Alright. I see some more pages. Hold on, what's up? What's up here? I know there gotta be something up here. Thermos, something. Pages. Yizzer.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
We could take the shortcut. Some more pages.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
So, telling us something's about to go down at the visitor center, which is just ahead. Uh-oh. Why is my remote vibrating? butt squeezing.
Rusty, hang on! They're coming! Please, help me!
Oh my goodness, do I have to? Because I really don't want to. Hey, let me check. Oh, thermos. Come here, Rusty. Yeah, let's go over here. Oh, snap.
Hello?
It went down in here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
All I know is, from the looks of things, we about that to squeeze.
Shh. Good boy.
Man.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Shadow people are no joke, y'all. This key. Walking to our death. Some more pages. What's over here? Some bullets.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
All right, then. I see them bullets. Yes. Oh, more batteries. Cool.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh, man, that's messed up. Uh-oh.
Rusty! Rusty!
Ground was covered in glowing patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh, snap. What's up, player? What's up, players? Hope y'all about to kill me. Get out of here, punks. Where's my man Rusty at?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh my god. Rusty's gone though, y'all.
Don't feed the animals.
Oh, is this? Oh.
Fishing! Who hurt yourself, Mark?
Oh man, who is this? Oh, this is Rusty. That boy is quick. Hold on, put another battery in.
Rusty, no! Never approach any other.
Oh, come here, Rusty.
Pets must be leashed.
Slow your roll, pimpin'. This boy is quick. Keep an eye on that. Stop moving, man. This man is like a... Hold on. Huh? Man, this boy is Sonic, for real, y'all. It's a Shadow Sonic. Oh my god. These are annoying. So cute. Tear up. Get out of here.